If you're still logging into every client computer manually to run updates or troubleshoot problems, you're wasting hours and hours of time that you'll never get back. This is where we are going to be talking about your RMM tool, your remote monitoring and management tool. What it does, how it works. I'm going to show you what you need to evaluate picking the right one, or maybe your MSP already has one and they've sent you this video to learn more about it. But every MSP absolutely positively needs one. Welcome to MSPs for Beginners. How are you doing? My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. We help MSPs grow by teaching you how to sell your services and generate more money and more revenue for the business, and also teaching you how to generate an unlimited number of leads into the business so your pipeline never runs dry. If you'd like to learn more, head over to growth-generators.com. We have a full-blown website here. We have resources. We have tons and tons of resources, from guides to trainings that you can go through to recommended tools. If you're brand new in the industry, we have an acronym cheat sheet. I will leave it down below. You can grab it. It's all the acronyms you're going to hear in your time at the MSP, but battle cards, objection handling worksheets, and so much more. If you'd like to learn more, head over to growth-generators.com. And if you're serious about growing your business, check out our MSP Heroes membership. And if you're brand new, starting your first MSP, you've never been in the business world, our MSP Launchpad is perfect for you. So let's talk about what is an RMM. The simple definition is an RMM is a remote monitoring and management tool. But the plain English version of it is it's software that lets MSPs watch over their clients on a day-to-day basis. It allows you to see the network, the computers, and servers all remotely, sitting at your office or maybe even the comfort of your own home. Or maybe you're sitting on the beach drinking Mai Tais, watching those systems. You can spot different problems, fix issues, patch systems, all without having to not physically be on site. The most important part is the remote aspect of it. You can monitor and manage those systems. That's really what it is. And before you're like, well, Harrison, why does that actually matter? Or why does an MSP actually need an RMM tool? The thing is MSPs sell their services, and one of the services that they sell is being proactive, right? Active meaning doing something, and pro meaning you are actively a professional. No, I'm just kidding. You are taking the proactive approach. You're doing things before issues actually happen. This is where an RMM tool comes into play. You can catch issues before a client notices, before it becomes a problem, maybe a failing hard drive, and truly so much more. The other aspect, and why MSPs really need it, is because there is an automation aspect to it as well. You can update or manage computers by patching them. You can deploy scripts with them. You could run updates on your antivirus. There's so many different aspects of it, and you can automate a lot of that, whether that's getting notifications in-house or also just making sure the team can see certain things. That way things can get addressed quicker, problems or issues that might come up down the road. The most important part, as I've already said, is it's remote. You don't need to go on site, but it's completely remote and it allows you to fix problems sometimes instantly without getting boots on the ground, aka putting people in a truck or vehicle and going there specifically to fix the problem. It saves a tremendous amount of time and energy, allowing you to handle these things remotely. It also allows you to scale. It doesn't matter how many clients you get. In most cases, most RMM tools are built to handle tens of thousands of what are called endpoints, the computers that people use, or you can manage 10 endpoints, right? Whatever it may be, it allows you to actually scale. So as an MSP adds new employees, those employees then can immediately figure out and say, oh, this is our RMM tool. This is how they're being worked on. It also helps build client trust. We get real-time visibility. It also allows us to generate and show reports so we can hand something physically to a client, or it gives us a reason to say, hey, this is what's going on. This is why you pay us all of the money every single month. That's the most important part. So let's talk about some key benefits that you can actually get out of this. And this is really geared towards beginners. It saves a tremendous amount of time. There's no more putting people in cars. There's no more driving or walking over, or however far it is, even if it's across the hall. Everything can be done pretty much on your site, right? You don't need to go to every single client site. It allows for one centralized place to be able to manage all these computers. It also increases profit, right? You can charge more money. You can have more endpoints, more computers under management per technician. This also allows the technicians to be more proactive, thus preventing people from going on site and allowing it to be able to control all of those endpoints all of the time. It also improves client uptime and, believe it or not, satisfaction. If the client's able to work all the time and there's really never any tech issues, that, believe it or not, is the exact thing that you want to have. It's the best thing, actually, because that's what they're paying you for. They're paying you to be proactive, not reactive when something actually does happen. And because you're being proactive, that should increase client satisfaction as well. And last but not least, it creates more recurring revenue opportunities, just like monitoring as a service. Hey, we're going to monitor your system. We're going to monitor your network. We're going to monitor your mobile devices, cell phones, tablets, and all that good stuff in the field. This is where it becomes really important. Now, if you are thinking about getting an RMM for yourself, let's talk about what you actually need to look for. Maybe the signs, and maybe we'll call it symptoms, that say, hey, you are ready for an RMM. One is if you spend tons of time patching machines manually. If you got to jump in there and manually do everything, this is a pretty telltale sign you're ready to move forward. Also, if clients are complaining about downtime, it should be a clear indicator, hey, I need to have an RMM tool to help prevent this from happening. It still means you have to do work, but you can do that work remotely. It also means if you are trying to manage tons of devices along multiple clients, instead of jumping in and out of different softwares or having to remote into each and every single one manually, you can do that. You can push out updates, and you wish there was just a way to make things happen automatically. This is a clear sign. And last but not least, the most important sign that says you're ready for an RMM tool is if you are in the break fix. Somebody has a problem, I go out and fix it. We want to build an MSP where we have a recurring revenue model we charge every single month to make sure we take advantage or try to help those businesses the best we can and use our time wisely to prevent downtime. Now, I want to share with you guys some of the tools that I've pulled out that you can absolutely evaluate. Now, there are more tools out there. This is just a short list of tools, and I want to tell you what you can and can't look for, or what you should be looking for on how to choose the right RMM tool. So we have, first and foremost, SuperOps. I am an affiliate of theirs. I think I'm an affiliate of only theirs at this time of recording. But we have SuperOps. Now, SuperOps is a fantastic one. The unique thing about SuperOps is they actually build it for MSPs. You can have an RMM tool only, or you can pair your RMM tool with your PSA tool. Check the last video talking about what is a PSA tool. But you can go through and you can see exactly what's included here under the RMM tool. In this case, right, you're not doing tickets, you're not doing intelligent automations, custom ticket views, all of that. But if we scroll down a little bit more, you get into the RMM section. Windows management, Mac OS management, Linux management, software management, scripting, Splashtop bundled in, RMM APIs, and so much more. Now you can see that it's gone to pretty much all green checks because you're doing patch management, IT documentation. Now, SuperOps is a fantastic one, and I highly recommend it. It's not first because I'm an affiliate. It just happened to be the one that I typed in. Atera is another all-in-one platform. They do something a little bit different, though. They are truly a combined platform where you can't get one or the other. You have to get their RMM tool and their PSA tool. And I come down here just so you could see the feature list. It's not because I want to show the pricing, but you could see under it, you'll see certain things that are remote access, right? File viewer transfer, screen connect, bring your own license. So they want you to have your own license. Team viewer, bring your own license. Splashtop, right? Unlimited concurrent sessions. So they have opportunities to use other systems, time tracking and all of that. But remember, it's a built-in all-together system, and that's going to be the big difference. Now, one of the people's favorite RMM tools currently out there is NinjaOne. It is a bit steep in price, so if you're a brand new MSP, it is a little bit more expensive, but this seems to be an absolute fan favorite. It's been all around for a forever time. It is tried and true. It gives fantastic information. You can monitor tablets across this platform. You can do truly so much, and it integrates with just about every other MSP tool that there is on the market. Now, a close runner-up that I keep seeing more and more stuff from is a company called Level.io. And Level.io, first of all, love their website. Second of all, it's incredibly affordable, especially for new MSPs. And third, if you like scripting and making your life easy, It is fantastic. Their automations look just like this, and it'll tell you when they're executed, active devices, and truly so much more. Starts out at just simply, and I hope that I don't quote this incorrectly, $2 per user, and you need to have 10, you'll pay after you have 10 free devices. So you can literally use that on day one. They are a fantastic RMM tool. They are based in the United States, and they are based over in Asheville. My buddy Jacob runs the company. And if you want to ask him questions, Jacob, please don't hate me for this. Jump in the Discord. It's completely free. growth-generators.com/Discord. He's in there, and you could go and find that out. But it's so easy. It's such a good looking website. You can see all of your tools. You can see the processes that are currently happening, the automations that you could build out in here, and truly so much more. It's just a fantastic, fantastic tool. I've been fortunate enough to see a lot of their stuff and see raving reviews on the internet. And the nice part is because they're a newer company, there's no more of that. It's been old code for forever. It's a fresh new company bringing something truly unique to the MSP community. So highly recommend them, even though I don't get paid $1 for saying that from them. Another tool is you could use Pulseway. It is an RMM tool as well. I will say it is a Kaseya company, and I wish it wasn't, but Kaseya is a story for another time. It is a fantastic, fantastic tool. It has been recently acquired, but it's also a great RMM. They are based in, I believe, Dublin, and it's just every time I've seen it, it works fantastically well. They get raving reviews, and I haven't heard anything bad about it. If you're interested in checking out pulseway.com. And last but not least, a combined platform again. You have Synchro. It is a RMM and PSA tool combined. And once again, you could see kind of what they have, the core plan of the team plan, and it shows you exactly what you get. Even for their core plan, you get an RMM and PSA tool. It is combined as well. So these are what you can look for when you're going through it. Most of them are going to do a lot of the same stuff, but I highly recommend get some demos. Look at what they're actually offering, and does it integrate with your PSA? Is having a PSA and an RMM combined really important to you? Or do you want to use we'll call it a golden partnership where you have like NinjaOne and Halo PSA, where you have one separate tool for each one, and that's a totally acceptable thing as well. But they're all fairly easy to use, and they all scale in different ways. So however you want to grow your business, think about those important aspects. And once again, I cannot stress it enough, go check out the demos. So what are some things to avoid? Don't wait too long. If you're in an MSP and they already have an RMM tool, that's a win. If you're starting an MSP, don't wait to get an RMM tool. You don't need it tomorrow, but you should start evaluating the right RMM tool for you. It makes growing the business so much easier. You can use free tools. Level.io has a free tool for 10 computers. It's pretty impressive, right? I did read that right. I don't want to be quoted incorrectly, but hey, maybe they'll let you slide by if you see the video. It is. Always know that you'll pay after 10 free devices. Yeah, there you go. They said it, not me. So it is important to check that out. If you're not automating patches and scripts, you got to start doing that. It's taking way too much time, and that could be sales time to acquire new customers. And you are picking only based on price. You have to pick based on what fits your workflow. It is very important. Understand how you operate or believe the best way to operate is, and pick a tool that works best for you when it comes to that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. I love the heck out of you guys. As always, check out growth-generators.com if you'd like to learn how to grow your MSP. Love the heck out of you. I'll see you on the next one.